Hello, spelling group number 3. Today is Wednesday, September 2nd, and we're going to start with a spelling test, okay? So you should have written your spelling words 6 times yesterday, and if you knew you were going to have a test, which you did, you could have reviewed them right now before the spelling test, okay? So I want you to get either a clean sheet of paper, or you can use the same spelling paper from yesterday, because I'm not gonna repeat any of today's any spelling words from yesterday in today's spelling. So you can use that paper. Just write, if you wrote your spelling words, then I want you to write spelling test number 5 and then start numbering again. Or you can get a clean sheet of paper. If you do, make sure you write your name and today's date, 9/2/20, September 2nd, 2020. Write spelling test number 5, okay? And this you don't have to write. I just wrote that to make sure that you know that you're on the right video, okay? This is group number 3, okay? Josue, Elizabeth, Anna, Riel, who did I forget? I know there's more. Anna, Riel, Josue, Elizabeth. I think there's 4, okay? If I forgot somebody, I'm sorry. It's easier when I have your faces in front of me. I wish I could see you. I wish we were on Zoom. Maybe soon we'll be able to go on Zoom. Anyways, I will give you your first spelling word. And I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I think I gave you 8 words yesterday. So I'm going to give you 8 words on your spelling test. First word, and I'm going to, don't get distracted. I want to keep the video short. It's easier to upload when the videos are short. Otherwise, I have to stay up late and to make sure they're all uploaded. But anyways, spelling word number 1 is size. 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 The size of that house is humongous. Size. Number 2. Your word is rule. You need to learn to rule over yourself or self-govern yourself. The Bible teaches us to self-govern ourselves, to rule over ourselves. Number 3. This word is a pronoun. It refers to someone. Any word that refers to someone or something is a pronoun. It's himself. Himself. It is also a contraction. A contraction is, I'm sorry, not a contraction. I think I might have told you contraction yesterday. It's a compound word. I'm sorry if I said yesterday, I don't remember if I did, if I said contraction. I'm teaching the spelling group number 1, contractions. This is a compound word, 2 words put together to make 1 word. The next word is itself. Itself. This is also a pronoun. It refers to someone or something. Usually we don't call people it, so something. Itself. It's a compound word. A pronoun meaning that it refers to someone or something, and a compound. It's 2 words put together to make 1. Your next word is number. We are on number 1, 2, 3, 4. We are on spelling word number 5. The word is number. Number 6. The word is there. I want you to go over there and pick up your toys. There. Referring to a place. The next word is cross. Be careful when you cross the busy street. Cross. And the next word is something. Something. And that's it. So I want you to put that in your multi-subject folder. Put that away. Go ahead and get your spelling book out, or paper if you don't have a spelling book. Open up your spelling book, and yesterday we finished section N1 with the word something. If for some reason you ended up with less words than 20, you might have missed one, but we can figure that out later. Right now I want you to go to the next page, and we're going to start a new section. It's going to be section N2. N2. Section N2, remember to fold your paper in half, so when we start writing words 11 through 20, you can write them nice and neat going down the middle of your paper, okay? Today I'm going to give you 5 words. You guys might remember these from last year. I think I gave these words to you after we went down on lockdown, and I was sending them home on a piece of lined paper. But I thought I'd go back so we can put them in our books, and it helps us review a little bit too. So we'll in a couple of weeks, I think we'll catch up to where we were before school was out. Okay? So your first word is person. Do you know that person you were talking to? Person. 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 I want to remind you to please use your best penmanship. We never write sloppy, okay? The only time that I really write sloppy is if I'm trying to figure something out on a piece of scratch paper that I know I'm going to throw it away. But if it's something I'm going to keep, make it look nice, especially if someone else is going to look at it, like your mom or dad, your teacher, a friend. Write nice. It says a lot about who you are, okay? You just want to reflect good character in your writing also, in everything that you do, no matter what it is. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way, you write, the way you speak. All right? Okay, so per. We look at one syllable at a time. This syllable, there are no silent letters or second sounds, but there is a multi-letter phonogram, and that is as in her. Okay. I also want to say, spelling group 3, that everything, all the rules that I'm going over, you should know them all by now. As you're watching my video, even though I can't hear you, I want you to say it in a loud voice. I see is in her. And if you want to underline it, no, you should underline it before I underline it. You should know all these rules by now, okay? So is in her, son, okay? We have a vowel. Is that vowel saying its sound? Person, person. Yes, it's saying its sound, so we don't do anything else. Number 2, the word is press, press, press. One syllable. Press means to push down on, to squeeze, to bring together. Press. One syllable. There are no multi-letter phonograms. There are no silent letters, but I do see 2 S's, and you need to ask yourself, why are there 2 S's there? What is the rule? Well, there's a rule that says if you have one syllable, which we do, one vowel, you often double the F, S, or L. We have an S, so we double the S. We don't mark it, we just know. So if we had never seen that word before in our lives and they asked us to write press, we would want to be tempted to write it like this, but if we knew the rule, well, it's one vowel, one syllable, and it's an S, so I know I should double it. So then you won't end up misspelling a word. Okay? That's why we learn the rules. Number 3 is guide. Guide. This is a tricky one. This has an advanced multi-letter phonogram that we might have gone over once or twice, so I suspect you might not remember it. Guide, the word is she needs a guide dog, or the leader will guide us. Guide. There is a multi-letter phonogram. Not you. Okay. You probably, let me write it first and then I'll explain the rule. Okay. This is not ooh is in fruit. It looks like ooh is in fruit. There is a rule that says that a ga before a u will say ja, but it doesn't say ja. Okay? Ga says ja before. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. A ga before an I will say ja, but it's not before an I. So what you're hearing, don't write this, I'm just going to show you. What you hear, this is what you hear. Guide, that's what you're hearing. But there's a rule that says got before I says ja. So in order for this not to say ja, they put a U in there, so it won't be before the I, so it won't say ja, okay? So this is not ooze and fruit, and the way we mark that is we underline the G and the U together. The G and the U is a multi-letter phonogram that says G, and we use that to separate it from the I, so it will not say J, okay? And because this GU, because this is not a multi-letter phonogram, the multi-letter phonogram is over here, that leaves the I all by itself. The E is silent, and it's there to tell the I to say I. Okay. The next word is doctor. 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 We say doctor, but it's doctor. 2 syllables. Go ahead and write it, and then check with my spelling. Doctor. Okay. Doctor has an abbreviation. So if you have a blank space underneath in your book, you can write it there. Or if you write small, you could probably squeeze it in here, like that. Abbreviation for doctor is an uppercase DR period. That is the abbreviation for doctor. Okay, so the reason this says doc, there's no markings here. Okay, there's an or as in Lord. The reason we say doctor is because this is not, it did not originate as an English word. This is a Latin word. In Latin, they say but it's in English, we spell doctor. That's why it says, it sounds like a It's a Latin word. And Latin is what Spanish came from. Okay. Your next word is 1, 2, 3, 4. Your last word, number 5. Your word is teacher. Teacher. Okay, this is an English word. It's not a Latin word. Teach-er. So the is really Teach-er. You have an EAA multi-letter phonogram. Okay. So you have lots of multi-letter phonograms here. No silent letters, but you have an EAA. 3 sounds. EAA. Teach. Sounds like the first one. We don't have to put a 1, just underline it. We have a cha. Cha has 3 sounds. Cha, k, sh. Teach. Ch. It's number 1 also. We don't have to put a 1, just underline it. And the last one is her as in her, only 1 sound. Okay? So these are your 5 spelling words for today. Make sure you know how to read them. Person, press, guide, doctor. The abbreviation for doctor is uppercase D, R, period. That will be on your spelling test. And teacher. Know the rules. You know all your multi-letter phonograms. This was a new one. This multi-letter phonogram is a G, U, and it's just like a G. G, U together says G. Okay, and we use that to keep it from saying ja when it's next to an I. Okay, you know this rule. It's pretty easy. This is just the one thing that you need to look out for, guide. All right, so study your spelling words, write them 6 times. Tomorrow's video, I will give you a spelling test and 5 new words. Any words that you missed this week, I'm going to write them on a piece of paper and send them home so you could make sure you rewrite them and learn them how to spell correctly. All right, bye-bye.